Well, it's off to Mauritius now, where we have a look at one of the up-and-coming banks in the country. It was bought by a British American incorporated in 2008. The company has just released its financial results for the year to end December, and there's a huge improvement in the profit to around, well, just under 100 Mauritian rupees. We are joined by Tarun Ghulati, who's the Group President and Chief Executive. Big jump in profits in the last year, Tarun. What was behind it?
Yes. Well, it's part of a plan. We first, as you may be aware, Mauritius has about 21 banks. It's to some extent overcrowded. So we took a deep look at what we were doing right, what the market was doing, reviewed our strategies, and looked at all the P's and said, what could we do to differentiate ourselves in the market? So it clearly pointed out that market was ready if some bank came out with nimble products, fast-moving decisions, and that's exactly what we did. So firstly, we looked at our infrastructure. We looked at our people, and we said, what should we do? So we hired some top-of-the-line people. We beefed up the team across the patch. And then we said, what should be our key mantra? The key mantra was service, and that's what we're focusing on. When we come face-to-face with our customers, that's the moment of truth. So we've trained our people to deliver service that actually wows our customers. We looked at our propositions and said, how do we make the market beating? So we looked at what market was doing, what we could do, and how to make it simple for the customer. So we looked at our products, our people, and we looked at our core banking system, how to turn around things faster so that we can give our customers what they want as soon as possible.
I'm sure you've reflected on how you've managed to achieve this big improvement. What are the sweet spots? What are the areas that you've focused on where you've been able to apply this improvement in service?
Firstly, as I said, it was the market wants products. You can't give somebody food when they want it today, give it tomorrow. So the idea was, when you want a mortgage, you want it ASAP. When you want a personal loan, you want it ASAP. So how do we make that happen? So we looked at the processes. How do we turn around things faster? If XYZ Bank was doing it in 10 days, why can't we do it in 5 days? So the first step was to look at the core banking system to deliver that to us. Then the mindset of the people. People make all the difference. So we trained our people, look, we are here for our customers. So the first step is to look at how do we wow our customers further with our service. That was the first change. And obviously to look at what propositions could be like, what the customers actually wanted. And so that's what we did. We changed our propositions. We beefed up our team. So we created segments, if you will, which didn't really exist earlier. So we created a private banking segment. We look at our corporate banking and business banking segment, and more importantly, the international segment, so you can go further ashore. 21
banks, as you said, in Mauritius at the moment, and it is overcrowded. If you have a look at the continent as a whole, there's a consolidation or a apparent consolidation that's occurring. Are you participating in that?
Oh, most certainly. You would have seen late January, we announced that we've signed a MOU with an African bank, and that basically will mean that Bramer Bank will look further ashore towards Africa. The group already has interest in Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan. In fact, I'm taking the insurance company to Botswana in May. We've already got the licenses to operate there. Our asset management business is launching a Africa Emerging Bond Fund. So we are going further ashore, but on the banking side, this particular merger with this African bank will take us further into Africa and from there into other markets. So we believe that Mauritius is a great spot to be in because we've built a solid, robust business here, and now we can take advantage and take it across Africa.
How far have the negotiations gone with this African bank, Tarun?
Well, the negotiations are ongoing. We've obviously, it's a mindset, so there's a matching of minds already. We believe there are synergies there. We believe in the same ethos and culture. So with that sort of a good fit, obviously the next steps are the financial due diligence and the legal due diligence, and steps are being taken to make that happen. And obviously towards the last quarter of this year, we should be able to announce what the market is all waiting for. So watch this space.
Is this African bank the South African listed company, ABLE, or an African bank?
It is indeed a listed entity, but you would appreciate at this juncture, for the sake of confidentiality, we would like to keep the name under wraps. But very soon we will come out and make further announcements, and you shall. I'll make sure you're the first to know.
Oh, good. Well, we look forward to that, Tarun. Is it a South African bank, a Nigerian bank, or Kenyan? Can you tell us at least that much?
Well, it's, I'd say it's in sub-Saharan Africa, if that gives you a clue.
Not much of a clue, but we look forward to being the first to hear it, as I'm sure do all of our viewers here on CNBC Africa. That was Tarun Ghulati, the Group President and Chief Executive of Bramer Bank